What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, the OG Boricua Dandada, aka Chef. I'm here with none other than Mr. Houston, my brother from another mother, the intergalactic delight, Mr. Muffins Martinez.
Yes,
my brother, please talk to me because you know how it is.
There's a bunch of different space stuff, intergalactic the light. Your quintessential Puerto Rican muffin Jorge, you know how it goes, aka Muffins Martinez. And like I was telling Chef, man, there's a lot of stuff going on this whole weekend coming up. And I know MLW, our show, Saturday night's going to be Fightland from Dallas, Texas. It's going to be live and in living color. They're already mentioning that they have their meet and greet. So that's going to be interesting because they have a lot of people that are going to be there, Mystico included. So that's going to be a nice, expensive, meet and greet for that night. Unfortunately, I can't speak on your, but unfortunately, I will not be watching the Saturday night. The Saturday night is the Canelo Crawford mega fight on Netflix. So me and my dad are going to be watching that, or I'm going to have to wake him up a couple of times because I'm pretty sure he'll pass out before the midnight fight. So I'm going to have to hit him a couple of times to wake him up. But that's what I'll be watching Saturday night. And then probably after the boxing, then I'll watch the Fightland, or if not, Sunday morning. But they have a pretty good card. They're going to have Chassis Blackheart against Alejandra Quintanilla, one of the mainstays from RCW there in San Antonio, from El Salvador. She's already been there in one show before. Pretty good. So we'll see what she's going to do against Chassis. They're going to have two matches for the Oprah Cup tournament first rounds. They're going to have Blue Panther Jr. against Sandoka Jr. and Volador Jr. versus Titan. So that's the two Oprah Cup tournament first round matches. They're going to have Matthew Justice against our boy Hammerstone for a Texas Death match. So that should be interesting. They're going to have another female match, which is awesome. Shoko Nakajima against Juki Kamifuku, which is your girl, the 4'11" kaiju giant.
Oh, I love that girl.
Who's the champ.
Love that girl.
And she's going up against the same chick that beat her, or did she win or she beat her at the last show?
No, she beat it. Our champ won.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure in this one, Shoko Nakajima is going to get the win and become the new MLW featherweight champion.
No way.
I'm just saying. Just because of how competitive and how close the last one was. So I think they might just kind of do a little change thing real quick and then go for a third match down there in TJPW down there in Japan, and then have her bring the belt back there on the third match. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we got your boy Ikuro Kwon go up against Templario for the MLW World Middleweight Championship that was held up. So Kwon should win this match, but we already know Templario is the one that's going and seeking revenge for what he did to Cesar when he spit on his face with the green puke and stole the belt. So he wants to get the value back of the family, bring the family back, their honor. So I was gonna say, what the hell is that? I just saw the cat just popped up.
Yes, my boy Kylo. Kylo, go ahead. Say what's up. No? You don't want to say what's up? Right,
and then for the main event, for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship, it's going to be Matt Riddle, your boy Matt Riddle, against Devin Dijak. So should be interesting because I can see Dijak about to win this, and here comes Cruel and comes out and either jumps in to have Dijak not win, or goes in and gives him the contract and then pins one of the two guys to become the new MLW Heavyweight Champion.
So ultimately, you have Mads Kruger. You have Mads Kruger winning the title at that night.
Well, because he still has that damn contract from back in January. We're in September. Do something with the thing already. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It's been like 6 months since you won this thing, and every time you go somewhere, the thing just falls over, and you see the contract flying around. This little crappy
Yeah.
whatever that thing is. So I can see them getting knocked out. Something happens, he goes out, pins whoever is more knocked out wins the belt, or he causes Dijak to lose the belt and not win, and Riddle gives out the belt again for another month to be champion. Now they're also doing some tapings. They're also before the show, so they're gonna have
Okay.
They're gonna have two more Opera Cup tournament matches. We're gonna have Ultimo Guerrero against Esfinge, and then this match makes no sense to me as to why it's not on the pay-per-view, which is gonna be Austin Aries against Kushida, and that's gonna be in
Wow.
the tapings,
Wow.
not on the actual pay-per-view. That's what I was thinking. I said, what? That makes no sense.
Well, you know what? Because
Like, why?
they want a name to be on the second show, so people will watch.
Yeah. So then they're gonna have they're gonna have Atlantis, Blue Panther, Diego Hill versus El Galeon Fantasma, which is Santoken Jr., Barbosa, and Difunto in a trios match. And then you're gonna have your boy Kojima go up against Mr. Thomas in a lightning match. So yeah, so they have 4 matches for the tapings. Hopefully they'll add something else, a women's fight, hopefully, a women's match, or have at least some interactions during this, because if it's going to be 2 hours, only 4 matches in 2 hours, there's going to be a lot of crap going on. So, yeah, so now I know we said Blue Panther Jr. versus Sandoka Jr. I think we said Blue Panther Jr. will probably win this match. Go Jr. against Titan for sure. Kushida versus Austin Aries. Kushida for sure over Aries. And then Ultimo Guerrero, which is the MLW. What belt does he have?
No.
Not the middleweight.
Open.
Esfinge. I think Ultimo Guerrero will win that one.
Who's the tag?
Because he has the open. Well, the MLW got him back. The Twin Towers, Dijak and and the guy Corbin, but that's not his name. Is not Corbin there, but yeah. So I don't know why the openweight champion is in this tournament. It should be given to somebody who doesn't have a title, just to give them something. And then he should be wrestling by himself against somebody else defending the title on the tapings at least.
Absolutely.
Most likely against another Mexican guy, that always happens like that. So.
Yeah. Listen, those guys don't wrestle against anyone not CML.
Well, it's going to happen sooner or later because he's going to have to face Hammerstone. Because Hammerstone wants the belt.
That's true, because he did bring up the I never lost the belt and all that shit.
Which he never did. He turned it in when he won the heavyweight title.
Yep, first spot too.
So he has a point on that one. Yeah, so will you be watching that Saturday, or are you going to be watching the boxing?
No, I'm watching college football and then the Canelo fight.
Okay. Yeah, so MLW, we love y'all. What? Canelo versus Crawford? That's going to be... This might be the...
Yeah, that's... And you know what? Before we go into WWE, before you bring up WWE,
I got
real Hispanic households... I know, real Hispanic households, we come up on the culture of boxing, right? Like, boxing is big in our households. So... as much as I love my basketball and I love my football, I always take the combat sports first because it's what we grew up on. Like in my household was like Tyson, Holyfield, like all those guys, Bernard Hopkins, obviously Roy Jones Jr., Floyd, you know.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, Sugar
I'm older
Ray.
than you, so all good. Sugar Ray, Macho Man, Roberto Duran, you know, guys like that.
There's a Puerto Rican. He was huge. I forgot his name,
Tito,
but I seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Get him because he was the last guy heavyweight champion, and then now it's Amanda Serrano winning belts in different weight classes. So you know, we had the Macho Man, we had Roberto Duran against Sugar Ray when he said the no mas. That was like the biggest thing me growing up at that time when
For real.
So you know, and Mavericks Hagler.
Oh yeah.
When boxing was boxing, so boxing now.
You know, and you know who was nice too, but I think he had the wrong people in his corner was Zab Judah.
Yes. And Pass was.
My bad. This is what we do. We get sidetracked.
Now I gotta take my glasses off because this is gonna be a long one that I have to read. But we know, because I can't read with my glasses, bro. So we know WWE bought out AAA and they'll 51%, and they have mentioned that they were at some time they're going to come in to begin to structure lucha libre, AAA down in Mexico, to make it more American with with the storytelling, the wrestling and stuff like that. So that's already started last week, and it's going to continue now when the new episode or new show of Worlds Collide comes out. I think it's this Friday or Saturday from Mexico. So they already have a ladder of who is doing what. And the names are the top of the crop when it comes to wrestling royalty of who is going to be taking care of this. So it's going to be the structure is going to be, of course. Now, and the funny thing is, they put down their real names and then put the wrestler's name, but just in case if you don't know who the real name is, then I'll give you the wrestling name. But, Paul Levesque is going to be in charge. Who is Paul Levesque? Paul Levesque.
Oh, Triple H.
All right. So he's going to be in charge on top. Then you got your boy, Jeremy Borash, Mark Calloway.
That's Undertaker, right? I think it's Undertaker.
Charles Ashnoff.
I have no idea, bro.
Conan.
What is his name?
Charles Ashnoff.
Where did Conan come in from?
Remember, he's still in charge in Mexico. They're not going to let him go. They need somebody to actually be there.
But
the name.
But that's his real name.
Yes, but remember, he's Cuban. He's not Mexican. He's Cuban. And in Cuba,
you're right. Yeah.
And people forget, Cuba at one time had a relationship with Russia back in the days. So a lot of the names are Russian names that they were being used back in those days. Katushka, stuff like that. So I know like 2 or 3 Cubans with Russian names like that. And what is that? And then you got to remember they had the future with Russia. So Russia used to give a lot of propaganda, a lot of books and stuff in school, funded the money. But this is when Fidel was alive. Dorian Roldan, which is the president's son at that time. Then they're gonna have producers are Matt Bloom. Who's Matt Bloom? Remember A-Train with TNA Test and
so
that's Matt Bloom. You're gonna have Pete Dunne, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Jack Melendez.
Wait, my boy Pete Dunne?
Pete Dunne, yes. Yeah, because they're gonna have wrestlers also producing stuff. Remember, he's a lightweight.
Wow.
He knows how to wrestle, so he's gonna be teaching them the American wrestling way more than Mexican. Jack Melendez, which I know you're not gonna know this, but that was Moody Jack. Juan Rivera. You should know this one.
Who?
Juan Rivera, biggest Puerto Rican star
No.
that still wrestles.
We were Savio Vega.
Yo Savio. Jose Cordero.
No.
Lince Dorado.
Okay.
They're gonna be on there because what they're gonna do is it's gonna be focused more and produce more as an NXT brand. So the matches, you're gonna see more American wrestlers there, and they're gonna be teaching those Mexican wrestlers how to talk, how to do the promos, how to do the interviews, how to wrestle in the ring more as American wrestlers. But they want to focus on changing the AAA shows to look like an NXT show.
Yeah, but their crowds are lit.
Yes. So that's going to be interesting to see how the crowd is going to react to this. If they're going to eat it up,
Yeah.
if they're going to hate it, So the show is Friday, September 12th from Vegas. So the WWE AAA Worlds Collide, with the main event being Dominic Mysterio against El Hijo de Vikingo, 1-on-1, no four-way for the AAA Mega Championship.
Oh, you know, Dirty Dom's winning it.
Well, it depends if AJ Styles comes out again and does what he did last time there, what he did in Mexico, and cost.
Maybe stay your ass home, AJ Styles. Like, damn.
Well, it's in LA, so it's basically United States. So I'm sorry, it's going to be in Vegas the night before the Canelo fight. So they're definitely going to try to use that crowd that's going to be there that might like boxing.
WWE, this is what they do, bro.
And then you've I don't know if you've heard that they have signed some kind of contract with Vegas where they're going to be doing like 4 shows per year at that T-Mobile Stadium there.
Oh wow, no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. So between TKO, UFC stuff, and WWE, so you're going to see a lot of different shows being produced there, like 4 to 8 shows a year between both of those 2 different companies. If people come and he will pay it, I know fans hated it when they was in Vegas, and then they say, "Oh, we're gonna do it in Vegas again next year," and they go like, "Again?" But if the money's there, Vegas is the biggest city in the world.
That's where the money is, man.
When it comes to wasting money, because you have the gambling there. Now you have football with the Vegas Raiders. So you go on a Friday for wrestling, Saturday for UFC or boxing, and Sunday for football. You have the whole weekend set up there. They're about to get a baseball team in Oakland Athletics, Las Vegas Athletics. Whenever they finish the stadium, which is going to be in 2027, is when the stadium is
done. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so and then all they're missing is the NBA team.
Don't count that out because there's rumors of 2 teams coming in. One's supposed to go back to Seattle. The other one's supposed to go to Vegas.
I'm afraid about that because there's going to be so much point shaving. For the basketball, and maybe even the players be missing stuff on purpose just so they could be, the spread or whatever. So yeah, man. So that's interesting right there when it comes to those news about that. Let me see what else was there. I think I have something else. I thought I had something else, but now I can't find it now. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do now. Is they want to do the NXT deal where they have the same atmosphere, have more shows there in Mexico, produce it because they are, they are a TV. They have their own channels there, so WWE is going to be using that money for something, something good to produce their shows going forward. So that's going to be interesting to see how this show on Friday fares out, and then who actually wins I know that they have a tag team. The New Day is going to challenge Psycho Clown and Pagano for the tag team titles. So the New Day is going to be it's going to be interesting if the New Day wins those titles, but then they can say we've won WWE titles for like 10, 11 times or whatever, and now we're worldwide. Now we're in Mexico. That's going to be interesting. They have Lola Vice teaming up with our green guy, not Kermit, but oh god, well, I forgot his name. The green guy.
The iguana guy?
Yeah, Mr. Iguana. So that's the thing now. That there's like a love of triangle affair between Mr. Iguana, who's actually in real life dating La Hiedra, and that's his real girlfriend, right? Real life girlfriend is his tag team partner, mixed tag teams. But now they pushing Lola Vice into trying to break them up type of thing. So she begged them for him to team with her to go up against two people from Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Raquel Rodriguez. That's going to be interesting to see how far the Mr. Iguana, Lola Vice pairing goes, before La Hiedra comes in and does something. And those things kind of, in real life, those kind of storylines kind of scare me because, dude, like, I don't know, man. I don't feel comfortable if I'm actually dating or married to one wrestler. Now you push me to do something with somebody else. Even though Lola Vice is dating Priest now. And who cares? I mean, I don't understand why it's not even news nowadays. But yeah, even all those social media, fake wrestling pages picking the stuff up now, they go into their own pages and take their pictures and then blast them on their website.
Yeah.
The rumors of Priest dating Lola Vice. They have their own pics on their own pages when they went to the Yankee game.
Yeah.
Geez, like, come on, really? Or when they go into each other's weddings from different companies. Well, he's not supposed to be here.
I hate that shit.
When they had the Miz with somebody else, and I'm like, yeah, they're friends outside of wrestling. Like, hello, like, who cares? Like, why we can't be friends from different companies?
Bro, you know what it is? Unfortunately, we're in a society where, like, a lot of people they don't understand now. It's a show, right? Like that if you're work for WWE, you gotta hate everybody in AEW. That's not how this works. These guys come up from the independents together. Stop the nonsense. Like,
exactly. They know each other from the independent when they were getting paid $50 riding together a 6 or 10-hour drive, sleeping on the floor in somebody's room because at least somebody paid for the room. And you ask them, come on, bro. Yeah, you can have the couch. Hey, you can have a pillow. Go over there. I'll go. Somebody take the tub. Well, I'm not giving up my bed. I don't care who you are.
No, hell no.
Unless you're a female, and we're gonna have to put a board in the middle. A big
word. Because anything nowadays is this person touched me.
Yeah, exactly. Because we put a fake curtain. We're gonna put a fake curtain because I'm not giving my bed up for anything.
No, hell no.
Sleep down, I'll sleep up. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do, but I'm not getting on my bed. So, yeah, man. But that's the card so far that they have for Worlds Collide that's coming up on Friday from Vegas. So, should be interesting. I'm thinking about if I'm pretty sure Houston's playing. I don't know. I forgot who they're playing. So it depends where they're playing and who. I might watch somewhere. But actually, no. I won't be watching it because is that going to be on ESPN or they're going to have that on Peacock?
I think that has to be on Peacock still, right?
Well, because I know the last one they had, they said that was going to be the last one on Peacock.
Oh, I got to check. I'm not sure.
For NXT stuff, and then starting next year, Friday night main events. But is this considered a big show? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's like there's like nothing like really behind it. So I don't know if you consider this a big show or just a regular.
Nah, when I think of big shows, there's only like three to me, right? Like Royal Rumble's a big show, SummerSlam is a big show, and then obviously Mania. You know, like
yeah. And now going forward next year, you're gonna have I think they're gonna have Royal Rumble 2 days. I think next year's gonna be 2 days Royal Rumble, 2 days WrestleMania, 2 days SummerSlam. So now, when people used to call it WrestleMania weekend, and you started on Wednesday to a Sunday, you could do the same thing now with SummerSlam in that city, whichever that, because every city has their own little independent companies or around the area. So wherever they're gonna be, that company is gonna say, "Damn it, we gotta take advantage of this." Start putting out the feelers out now. Make those pictures, pop them up everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of shit, and start getting the word out. We're having a show on the Friday or the Saturday after early, so that way it doesn't coincide with the stuff at nighttime. You're gonna get some people there. Period.
Oh yeah, because wrestling fans love wrestling, so you'll grab some of that WWE traction.
Unless they're WWE fans and they don't believe in anything else or don't know anything else exists.
Think about that, right? So the thing that I can't stand, right, is let's just say somebody like Zilla Fatu, right? Zilla Fatu's killing it on the independents. Everybody's waiting for him to come up for Bloodline, right? If you're a WWE fan and let's just say House of Glory's in your area or whatever else he might work, why would you not go see this guy? Because he doesn't wrestle for WWE, but then you're gonna get hyped when he's in WWE. Like some of their best work is outside of WWE.
But they will not let them wrestle their specific way in WWE that they wrestle out here. Because I'm pretty sure I'm waiting for WWE to go and tell Hijo de Vikingo, you're gonna have to start slowing down on your shit. Because before you kill yourself. And before you play something.
Man, I don't know.
I mean,
you think they're gonna slow him down?
I mean, the way he wrestles, he's not gonna last long. The way he be wrestling, and then it's so much dives that he does, and too much repetition things that it's hard for you to
flippy shit, the rolls,
stuff like that. If it was a simple moonsault, okay, that's fine. We're doing like a triple dare moonsault, going like a.
Homeboy's doing shit that Olympic gymnasts bounce off that trampoline.
It's a 420. No, he's doing a 900 or something. What the hell just happened? He's the Tony Hawk of wrestling. This guy's the Tony Hawk of wrestling. He's coming out with shit.
It's true.
And then going through tables, and you're like, whoa, dude, no wonder you're breaking shit and getting concussions. They're gonna go like, hey, you gotta slow down, bro. So. I apologize. I guess we're keeping Chef up. He keeps joining all day.
Yo, I had a long night, bro.
But I think we might end it here because honestly, bro, I forgot what else I wanted to talk about. I can't find it on my phone now. I thought I had more WWE news.
I mean, I think the only thing that's big right now is the AJ Lee shit. AJ Lee and what's her name?
Becky Lynch.
Oh my God, Becky Lynch. Yo, Becky's looking rough, yo. I don't care what anyone says. She's starting to look really old, yo. She looks tired.
She has a kid too, so.
I mean, yeah, but shit, man, she looks rough.
AJ Lee just came back, and I'm already tired of AJ Lee.
Oh yeah, I could care. First off, I don't like CM Punk. I've never been an AJ Lee fan. Like I thought she was all right. She is the kind of crazy girl character because that was kind of her lane, right? Like she was kind of like weird or whatever. Alexa Bliss took that shit and took it like 1,000 levels above that. So your little gimmick thing, if you're not on that level, I have no interest in you. I don't really care.
Yeah, I've never been an AJ Lee fan. So even though she's Puerto Rican,
Me neither.
even though she's Puerto Rican, and I have to say, like, yes,
I didn't know that.
yeah, she's Puerto Rican. I really have never been a fan. I think she's used some of her personal issues to her advantage to kind of get ahead.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you know, the mental health stuff, stuff like
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and stuff like that. I think she's used a lot of stuff to her advantage. Like, what's the point of you really retired for 10 years? Right? You're 38 now. What's the point of you coming back now 10 years later? For what? I mean, like what are you you don't need the money though. You've written books, you've done stuff outside of wrestling for 10 years that's keeping you afloat for 10 years. Okay, so you come back now, like somebody was complaining last night on Twitter. Nikki Bella came back. And
yeah, but Nikki Bella's terrible.
She's a Hall of Famer, and she's out here getting beat by everybody. Yes, that's her job. Like, what do you expect for her to come in and start beating everybody because she's a Hall of Famer? Like,
bro, but she's not even okay. See, here's where I have a problem with.
They were not that great, anyways. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, but the Bellas are a product built by Uncle Vince. He built them the way he wanted to. When AJ Lee left, he hated that she left, and he was upset about that. And what did he do? We're gonna put the belt on this chick with all the Bella twins, and she had held the belt for over the time to break AJ Lee's record of how long she held it and pass it. So that way, everybody will forget about AJ Lee. That's how much Uncle Vince hated AJ Lee for her leaving or whatever personal reason she did. This is the reason why the Nikki Bellas or whoever was the champion at the time got built, was because he hated this person and wanted her name stricken away from the record books. So I'm going to have so-and-so keep the belt all over the time, break the record, forget about this one. Now there's a new record holder, and then later on, we'll take it out from her and move on. So now she's doing jobs to people. That's her job. She's supposed to lose to people. She can be coming in and taking people's time. So now AJ Lee is here to wrestle against Becky Lynch. Now, once that feud is over, what's going to happen to AJ Lee? Is she going to go now wrestle and go for the belts? And now,
well, supposedly, I heard she's full time.
So now she's going to be beating everybody else and pushing everybody else down instead of doing the job for the younger people that you want them to come up. So now you got her, Nikki Bella, and maybe even Brie Bella comes back. And then what? So now you having these people who are pushing 40s, pushing the younger females who be busting their asses. Now bad, because now you have three people in who's taking time away from three individuals that could be doing something. This is why I hate using the old people.
Let me tag in real quick. So I want to, and then we can get out of here. And I was gonna go into one, but I'm gonna go into this one first. We don't like the dinosaur thing, right? Because especially with WWE, all these young cats that come through the development and they go through NXT and the fan base is loving them, and then when they get called up, you're like, oh shit, they're here. Like what was the match? Was it SummerSlam or Mania? Where we were blown away by the girl that came out of NXT. Alexa Bliss was in the match. Remember, there was a bunch of girls, and she was like the NXT girl, and she fucking looked phenomenal. We were talking about it on here. Doesn't even matter. But she came up, and you put her in a match with WWE superstars. And it was her and another girl from NXT, and they outshined everybody. That shows we're on this level. We could get in a match with, just say Charlotte Flairs and Alexa Bliss and all these girls. So if I sit there and I go, all right, I'm gonna bring these older women back, and it's not saying they're old like they're fucking ancient dinosaurs or nothing, but why do I gotta push back the momentum that we built with these young girls? That they're supposed to be the future of the company going forward. Now I gotta hinder them, push them back, and hope the fan base doesn't go, well, yeah, they're okay, but oh, look who we have back. And then what happens when no one cares no more? Now all of a sudden they got to go back to NXT or sign in AEW or whatever because these girls don't want to promote and bring them up and do what they got to do. As much as I love, and you know me, I'm a big ICW fan, right? I love ICW. Two of my favorite WWE superstar females come from there. Viper, who I think her name is Piper Niven,
yes,
and Kaylee Ray. I watched them come out, I think yesterday. I seen a video of it where Piper, she's got like the headpiece in. She takes her glasses off. You got Kaylee Ray as the headpiece, and you got Chelsea Green looking gorgeous as ever. And they're like her security kind of shit, right?
Instead of being service, is Herbis.
You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, yo, this is so freaking refreshing, right? It's something cool, it's fun, but what are you going to get from this? What are all three of these girls who are wrestling at a high level? What is in it for them with them? And we're not even talking about the girls underneath them that are trying to come up. We're saying that middle group now, they're going to have to fall back a little bit too. And you're like, well, for what, right? And then I want to talk about the whole legend thing. So I hate when people go, oh, the only way you can be a legend is in WWE. And I disagree with that because James Storm, AJ Styles, even though AJ Styles is in WWE, they're TNA guys. And if there's a TNA Mount Rushmore, those guys are on it. If there's an AEW Mount Rushmore, those guys, you know, whoever they'll be in there. Ring of Honor, everybody can have their lane. So when we sit here and we go, well, legends. All right, so as much as I'm a Thomas Latimer fan, and I had to bring this to you, his run in TNA, remember, I've been there for the whole thing, and I am a Bram fan. It was decent. He had a good run. It was nothing special. He had some cool matches, cool segments. His run in N.W.A, we're looking at him competing for, 2 years now? And he's just everywhere. And you go, well, shit. At some point, we're going to have to sit back and go, where does Thomas Latimer fit as one of the, is he in that bracket of one of the arguably best, 10 pounds of gold champions, which is the most prestigious championship belts of all time? If you're just a WWE fan and you don't understand the work that people put elsewhere, you're not a wrestling fan. You're a logo fan.
Yeah, and
that's what it is, bro. They're a fan of the logo.
And unfortunately, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, those memories are going to be fading because we're getting older, and now you have a generation coming up who are already stuck on one or the other one, AEW or WWE. And you're forgetting about the people that came before that did all this, because now those people are getting older also. And now we're passing away.
Yeah.
People are not, seeing how this got to this point. And that's the thing that scares me, is like the older we get, the more time passes, the younger crowd is gonna forget how we got to this point of wrestling. Because right now, everything is about John Cena right now, about him retiring. That's the thing.
And that's fair. And that's fair.
Him retiring this year.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But all his work has been in only one company.
Yeah, unfortunately.
He never did go anywhere else, because at that time when he was coming up, there wasn't anywhere else for him to go.
Yeah, TNA was on the decline.
Was just starting. Ring of Honor was just starting. WCW had just died. So he's gonna be the greatest of all time in the WWE.
Yeah.
There's gonna be that asterisk.
See, and I think
younger people are gonna say he's the best, he's the greatest. But then you're gonna have people like real wrestling fans who've been around are gonna say, no, he's the best in the WWE, but not the best outside of that, because there were guys outside of that.
And this is where I love what we do. Like I wish my son was on here because he's kind of like you guys wrestling history. And I always say, because I fuck with you, I always say, oh, fuck the four horsemen, you know, we joke around. But like Hulk Hogan is the most famous wrestler of all time.
Yes.
And John Cena might now take that
yes.
spot from him, right? He might be. But to me, the most complete package wrestler, and I have said this before, the most complete package wrestler I've ever seen in my entire life is Ric Flair. In the ring, out the ring, and I'm not talking about the craziness he does outside of venues.
No.
I'm talking about cutting promos, vignettes. He felt like listen, I'm 46 years old. To this day, and obviously we know it's a show, Ric Flair still, it doesn't look like a gimmick. It looks authentic.
Yes.
At 46, knowing the game, he still portrayed this lifestyle, you know. And what did he say? Oh my God, he had a saying like, not the longest line, you know, longest ride, longest line,
longest line, but longest ride, all this ride, but longest.
You know, and all those.
Space
he
Mountain.
had so many catchphrases. Space, you know, like, and everywhere he went. If it was Impact Wrestling, TNA, if it was WCW, if it was WWE, and we're not talking N.W.A. because that's his shit. That is Ric Flair in N.W.A. Right? But everywhere he went, he was Ric Flair, right? Like he was still that icon legend. And we don't have nothing like that to this day. There will never be another Ric Flair.
I know you said that Hogan was this and how Cena might pass Hogan. I don't think Cena will ever pass Hogan because Hogan was AWA, WWE, WCW, back to WWE and everything. And then he wrestled in Japan. A lot of times he wrestled in Japan. Cena, I don't think I've ever seen Cena in Japan. Wrestle in Japan.
No, I think Cena was a United States kind of guy.
So once again, to me, in my point of view only, to me, in my mind,
you're right.
he was maybe the greatest wrestler in the WWE. Hulk Hogan is going to be the best wrestler in the world because he was well known everywhere he went because he wrestled everywhere.
You know what?
Same thing with Ric Flair.
I want to
Dominican Republic, Cuba, Puerto Rico. I mean, Ric Flair had the mileage when mileage was before he was the million points before the million points was a thing.
You know what I want to do, and I want to get Rob K and I want to get my son on, and I want to do 4 shows, and I don't know when. Obviously, everybody's got schedules. We'll figure it out. We got to do these shows. Remember how we did like the Impact Wrestling where we all had to, the majority vote get somebody on, and whoever gets knocked off gets knocked off? Okay, I want to do a WWE, I want to do an N.W.A, and I want to do a TNA. Because I think those 3, because WCW technically falls under WWE because they bought it, right?
Yeah.
But I want to do those 3 companies, and I know the 3 of you, I'm the outsider. I got to do a lot of homework. But I think that it'll be fun content to try to see who gets left off, especially WWE, who gets left off, and TNA as well, and N.W.A. as well, right? So I think we'll have some fun with it because I want to do different. I love what we do, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Sometimes the news is so slow that we're like, shit, like there's not much to go off. We might have a week off because it's like, whatever.
Nothing, yeah.
But I think if we can do some cool shit, I think we'll have some fun.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome because you're gonna get my going now.
Listen, so y'all know what it is. At least I don't forget the graphic because that kid will fucking kill me. He was like, lately Jorge hasn't used the graphic. It drove him nuts. So I don't want to get in trouble by fucking Adolf Hitler over there. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, this guy guys. Like, subscribe, share. Y'all know what it is. We out of here. Deuces.
Deuces.